So this video is going to be like a mini life update video. I'll be talking about attending meaningful events. I'll be talking about sewing, because I mean sewing is part of me. I would also be talking about my skincare journey and everything in between. If you're interested in learning one or two about this video, keep watching this video and don't go anywhere. Welcome back to another video. My name is Oluwashusi and this is my personal channel where I will be focusing on personal growth and development, as well as fashion and everything in between. I also have a sewing channel, strictly sewing channel, where I do everything fashion you can think of, from sewing tutorials to fashion sit down and talk videos to fashion events and everything fashion you can think of. If these are your vibe, if these things I've mentioned are your vibe, you want to stick around and subscribe to both my channels, Lola Oluwashusi, and my sewing channel, Zogbel Academy. So without wasting any time, if you are new on this channel, welcome to the family. Thank you for clicking this video, and I hope you learn a thing or two from my previous videos as well as the videos I'm going to post in the future. So let's not waste any time. Let's talk about why we are here. Let's talk about this particular video today. So I'm just going to be talking about attending events in general, attending meaningful events, my skincare journey, and sewing updates from my end. So for events, let's start with events. Last week, or this is a new week, last week on Saturday I attended an event called the Roundtable Community. I'll probably show it somewhere on my screen, and if you were there, if you were at that event, say hi in the comment section so we can talk like so we can speak in codes. Don't mind me. So if you were at that event, just let me know, signify in the comment section. It was an amazing event. The Roundtable Community event was an event where you go to change your mindset, to grow your mindset, to remove every negative thinking in your mindset and replace it with positive things that would enhance your personal growth, your development, and things like that. And I usually advise people to opt for that kind of event. I'm not saying you should not have fun or do those things, but the personal growth event you attend should weigh more than the general fun events. Nobody's trying to steal fun from you guys. So I have questions like, how do you attend events in general? I already have a video on my channel. Maybe I'm going to clip it on this video where I talked about how to attend fashion events, how to get fashion event invites. But now this is not a fashion event. This is a personal growth event. This is a business event. These are developmental events. I'm also going to tell you where you can get this kind of event. So if you're the kind of person you're trying to grow your business and you want to focus on attending business events or this basically personal growth or business growth events, then you want to check. If you are in Lagos, for those in Lagos, I'm sorry for those in other places, I'll probably make research and come back for you guys. But for those in Lagos, if you are looking at attending those kind of events, you want to follow this page. I'm going to put it somewhere around here. This page is called Discovering Lagos, and they post every single event happening here in Lagos, from fun events to business events to growth events to the 1% of the 1% events. The good thing is that some of these events are not paid events. They are free entry. You just need to register, and why some of them are paid events. So even for the paid ones, I advise that if you have the money and you know it's going to be worth it, there's no harm in paying. But if you want to opt for non-paid events, if you want to start like that, you can also focus on that. So you can follow Discovering Lagos. You can also follow Alliance Française that I talked about in my last video. And then for those in fashion spaces, if you know you want to start attending fashion events, then you also want to focus on following bigger fashion designers, bigger fashion business personnel that gets invited to all these kind of events, so that when they post about their invitation, you would be able to see it and you'd be able to register. For fashion events that are coming up, I think is it Obsidian, I don't know, I can't really remember, but they are hosting a career fair. If I can find the flyer, I'm going to put it on this video. So if you're interested, what's going to be there basically is you are going to a career fair where you'll be able to see people to employ, as well as you'll be able to see like companies, strictly fashion companies that need employees and everything like that. I always advise people generally to join communities, so not just fashion communities as fashion designer, generally as a human being. Try to join communities. I'm not saying join so many communities, but even if it's one or two, so that you would not be left by the way when the moving train is moving. And when you're attending these events, I also believe it is more interesting, it is fun to go with people, to go with somebody, than going alone, because you may want to take pictures. You may be the kind of person that is shy in when you meet like crowds. So you want to try and join communities, meet people that you'll be able to go with these events. And when you go to this kind of events, don't be shy, talk to people, try and relate to people. That's how relationships are built. You don't just go to an event, watch, ride and get up and go home. Same thing. You're just going to be going and coming. I usually advise to try and relate to people, no matter the kind of person you are. You don't know where great relationships are going to come from. So I'm going to try my best to be posting about events on my Instagram. So you can follow my Instagram, Lola Oluwashusi. But if you follow Discovering Lagos and Alliance Francaise, you're covered for now if you are in Lagos. For those people that are in other places, maybe you should just check Instagram and click on maybe events in Akwa Ibom, events in Calabar, or Calabar events. Something will definitely come out if you are somewhere else. That's what I have to say about attending events. And make sure the kind of events you are striving to attend are very, very meaningful events. When you see an event, look at it inwardly. Don't just jump at going to every event. Look at it and look at what can I get from this event? What are they doing that is going to affect or is going to add value to whatever I'm working on or to whatever I'm going through right now? Those are the questions you ask yourself when you are trying to go for this business growth or personal development events. Now let's move into business talks. So for those that are, especially if you're a fashion designer, or even if you're not a fashion designer, you are looking into like creating your business or starting up your business, a startup, I usually advise that you try and read books, you try and watch videos, and focus on asking questions to people that you see that are already there. There's nothing wrong in asking people questions, people you see that are already doing what you want to do. But try not to slide into everybody's DM and ask, can you mentor me? That's not really a good way to slide in. I usually advise you just go there, tell them what you would love for them to do. And it's always better if you have something you can do for them in return. I mean, that's how life is now, right now. You give me, I give you. Scratch your back, I scratch my back. It may be an unfair point, but it's the fact. So for those that are looking into starting your business, for me, I'm launching a couple of businesses for end of this year and next year, and I've been doing a lot of reading. So I would advise you to try and do a lot of reading. There's this book that I read that I'm going to recommend to you guys. I'll probably put the link to get the book, the link to buy the book in the description box. But if you're interested, just let me know and I can send it to you directly. But the name of the book is called An Entrepreneur's Blueprint. Is like building your business in 30 days. So the book is divided into week 1, week 2, week 3, for what you should do in week 1, what you should do in week 2, week 3, and week 4 before you build that business, or rather before you launch that business. So it's going to tell you from the planning stage to building to marketing to launching. Every single thing you need to know about launching a business is in this book. So click on the link in my bio. I'm going to fix it in somewhere there and read this book if you plan on starting a business this year or next year or ever. Now that we are done with the whole business talk, let us move to skincare. So I'm the kind of person that I have not really been taking care of my skin for so long. I've never really been a skincare person. When it comes to my skin, I've been very carefree, and I had like a very dry skin. But recently I see that people have been giving me compliments about my skin. Don't mind me. I've been giving me compliments about my skin, and it's because I have been working on my skin. So for the past few months, maybe 2, 3, 4 months, I have been consciously working on my skin, trying to even my skin tone, trying to get rid of the whole dry. I have a very dry skin, so I'm trying to get rid of the whole dry skin. And I said I was just going to share, because I feel like if I share what I use and share my journey, it's going to push me to do more. I will be held in ransom that I have shared it though, so I cannot slack. So what I do is I try not to use so many things. I don't even use a sunscreen for now because I hardly go out except for when I have like market runs or maybe events. I mostly work inside. I'm a fashion designer, like you know. I mostly work inside. But the products I have been using recently, I've been using Ordinary products, and I've been using Cetaphil products. So for my lotion, that's what I use to like rub my face and my entire body. I use Cetaphil moisturizing cream. That's the hydrated moisturizing cream. And then for my face wash, I use Cerave face wash. I'm going to be putting them on the screen because I've been having questions, like people asking me, what do you use for my dark skin? So I use Cetaphil moisturizing cream. I use CeraVe face wash, that's the hydrating face wash, because whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm using, I try to focus on hydrating complement, because I have a very dry skin, or rather I still have a very dry skin. I'm just more conscious, but I have a very dry skin, so I try to focus on products that would hydrate my skin very well. So I use Cetaphil body cream, I use CeraVe face wash, and for what I use after, I don't use so much. I try not to use so much because I feel like it's just complicated using too much things. Plus, you get to spend too much if you use too much. You just find the right ones and run with it. And then I have my serums here, so I'm just going to show you. So I use Ordinary, I don't know if you see, but I use Ordinary hyaluronic acid. That's what I use. It's just basically a hydrating component. Is to give your face that hydration, to make your face stay hydrated for a really long time. And then I started using this one. I'm not even going to lie, I started this a few days ago, I think yesterday, and I'm going to give you guys the updates of whether this one works or not. But what I can tell you is that this one is definitely, most definitely working for my skin. My skin has kind of been hydrated recently, and apart from that, I mix my cetaphil cream with vitamin E oil as well as my normal PS oil. I just mix them together, so my skin has really been hydrated for the past few weeks, and I'm loving it, and I thought to share. That I will push skincare out of the way. Last thing I'm going to talk about is fashion, sewing, what it has been like for me, and what I have been working on. So for those of you that don't know, I sew commercially, but I don't do so much of sewing commercially because I have to balance time and everything with what I am doing. So I make basically wedding dresses, I make dresses for brides, I make birthday dresses, prom dresses, and so on and so forth. I'm working on launching my ready to wear brand and some other things that when it's out you'll be the first to know. And then for those people that are always talking, that have been asking me about my content creation class I do, I'm opening one to like everybody soon, but when I have that complete detail, I'm going to let you know. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a fashion content creation class coming up pretty soon, and I'll try and make sure my YouTube family, you guys are the first to know. But yeah, that is it. So currently I'm working on making some outfits for 2 brides. Yeah, so I'm making an outfit, I'm making a bride's outfit, everything from her wedding dress to her traditional dress. I think about 6 to 7 outfits for one of the brides, and I think about 3 for the other one. So I plan to share with you guys when the pictures are out and everything. So if you have questions, let me know in the comment section. If you have suggestions on videos or things you want to know about me or about fashion or anything in general, let me know, and if I can extend a helping hand, I will definitely do that. So you guys, thank you for staying to the end of this video. The link to the book I talked about is going to be in the bio, and if there's any other thing you need, let me know in the comment section. So if you found this video helpful or interesting or a tiny bit helpful, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video to others, and leave a lovely comment or questions, and subscribe. And lastly, if you know you are more interested in everything sewing I do, you want to click on my other channel, I'm going to put it in my bio, Cerave Academy, and join now. There's something big coming up. Don't mind me. So see you guys in my next video. Until then, keep winning.